Hi everybody. God, you'd laugh at see where I am at the moment. I'm actually sitting in the back where near the engine with the lid up. My husband's got this canopy tarp over the back of it because this is where he had his still. Where are we? Over here. We had his still. This is where he had his still set up. So yeah. Sorry, I get confused with my cameras. Usually I have it on this side and sometimes I swap it. So that's why I'm looking over there sometimes. This is where he had his still set up. Now my bus smells like a brewery because he had it inside because it rained so much. It's now nice. So I thought I'd come in here where it's private and it's quiet, a little bit cold, but to share what I got yesterday at the op shop. What op shop? I think it was an RSPCA one or something like that. So we're going to show you what I got yesterday and what I'm going to sell. Okay. Now, one of the things I did get, I actually got them for me. So I thought they were really funky, and they're only a pair of, I think, Rivers pants or something. I don't know what brand. Yeah, they're Rivers, but I just love the funkiness of them. That is so me for summer with my swimmers. Oh, they're really cool. So I got them. So that was nothing very interesting for you guys to see. But trolling along the little things, I don't know if I paid $4 or $2 for this, but it's a Thomas Cook. Everything in this shop came to 28, so I've got to work out individually. I'll pop it up here how much it all came to individually. Thomas Cook shirt, long sleeve, men's long sleeve shirt. Very happy with that. So I should get about $29.95. I don't know. I'll work it out. I'll let you know when it sells what I got and all the rest of it. I also got a skirt. It's a boho skirt that I had not heard of this brand before. It is a little bit awkward in here because I can't even stand up properly, but I thought I'd show you. It's a lovely, you know, sort of half up, half down, you know, long back, short skirt, short front. It's a Mika skirt, and when I looked it up, it's quite an expensive brand. So I grabbed that, and that was only $2. And I grabbed a pair of vintage Wranglers. Vintage Wranglers. Ladies vintage Wranglers for $2. So I was very happy with that. They got the tapered legs, so stop moving so fast, woman. Okay. They got the tapered legs, but yeah, they're definitely vintage. Can't even find. Yeah, they've got the Wrangler tag inside. Don't know if they are. Maybe they're not vintage, but they've got a vintage vibe to it. So there you go. They're a size 8. Little ladies 8. Okay, I got a pair of something I hadn't heard of. It's called Bolt. Res denim, and I looked up res denim, and they come out. Yeah, res denim. It's called. It's the tags there inside. It's Bolt. I don't know where it said. I saw Bolt somewhere. Oh yeah, there. Okay, so yeah, I looked that up, and they go for good money too. So they're a good reseller. I had not heard of that brand, but that's what's so good about having your eBay app thing in shops, because you can check or Google things that you know that you're interested in looking at. So then you know for next time. I've got another pair of jeans. I've got another pair of jeans, and I was going to get them for me if they fit, and they're actually Jeans West, and I've talked about Jeans West before. Jeans West is a good brand because they're super expensive in the shops. But these are a dark green with the pattern through it, and I thought they were super funky. If they fit me, that I will wear them. If they don't, I shall resell them. But they're a really lovely dark olive green, and they've got that little, you can see the lace sort of print all over them. So yeah, I like those. I thought they were cool. Oh, they won't fit me. I thought they were a 12. Well, I must have seen that. Thought they won't fit me. They're only a 10. Damn. All right. Well, I'll be selling those. Then Lee Cooper. I love Lee Cooper. Anything. I've talked about that before. I love Lee Cooper. I love Lee. This is a Lee. It was $4. It was a Lee. Beautiful soft velvet stuff on the outer, and yeah. I thought it was a good idea here. Now I'm not sort of double guessing myself. But anyway, got that. And that was $4. And then I went over to the toy section. Oh, I've got more stuff in the car I've got to get for you in a sec, which I just realised. I was going to do this in 2 parts with my 2 different op shops, but I'll grab it in a second. I grabbed Donkey. Donkey's still got the tag. I've got to test him yet, but he was going for good money online, and I only paid, I think, maybe $3 or $4 for him. But yeah, Donkey was going for good money. He's one that you press his nose and he talks. So I'll test him out later to make sure he talks, and I'll let you know. And also, believe it or not, I was thinking the other day, pillow pets are going to be wanted again very soon. And so I'm going to keep an eye out for pillow pets, but not just any pillow pets. I'm looking out for the real pillow Disney pet ones, because they're worth pillow pets Disney made. Where did I see that? Looney Tunes one. Looney Tunes Sylvester. Now he was going for good money online, and it was a pre-owned one, so I grabbed him because he was only $3 as well. And one more toy there, and then I'll go back to the car and grab the rest. Was this something that was already in it? So it's a Care Flight Bear. This particular one goes for good money, and it's already sealed, so I'll probably get about $29 for him. It cost me $3, so that was pretty good. There was a few others there, but I grabbed him because he was going for the most money. Now I'm going to run over to the car, tell my dog to be quiet, and I'm going to grab the rest of the stuff I got from that shop, and maybe from the rest of the stuff I got from the other shop yesterday. So hang on, I'll be back. I don't know if I forgot to press play, or anyway, just rambled for nothing. Well, my camera turned off. Anyway, I went over to get my other stuff, and one of the things I was going to show you is actually a vintage vase, because I'm going into pottery, but I didn't notice there was a little break in the bottom of it, so I will give it to someone who loves pottery to put their plants in. But I want to show you these. Something that the lady didn't know what the lady was a bit older than me, or same age, and she did not know what they were. I know what they are. I don't know if you know what they are, but they're vintage. And they're actually the sleeve garters, I suppose they call them. So they were used in the men in their offices. They push their sleeves up, long sleeves up, to hold them back so they wouldn't get ink and stuff all over them. So that's what they are, just in case you're curious. So I got those because they're only $1. I used to have a few of those in my collection. I don't think I have any more, but now I do. Okay. I ended up getting from the Ulmarra op shop. Oh, okay. That was from the first shop. See, this is what happens. I had my video going and yeah, anyway. Okay, so then I went to Ulmarra, which you would have heard about the last video I just did. And this particular op shop is closing down, and yeah, it's been there 17 years, blah blah. You would have heard all that. So I went there yesterday because I didn't want to miss out, because tomorrow's the last day. And I started rummaging through the clothes first, which I shouldn't. Every time you go to those sort of things, go to the good stuff first. The clothes, people don't go to the clothes as much. It's the good stuff, the old pictures, the records, the books, the games, all that. Go there first, okay? My advice. Because I went round and there was a lady who got a couple of things I would have loved to have had, which was funny because when I put my pile down, she started rummaging thinking it was just free for all, and I said, oh, that's mine. We laughed because we both got the same taste, which is a good thing when you meet people with the same taste, but not when you're op shopping. You don't want to do that, no, because you end up getting stuff that each other wants. So anyway, that's what happened. I got this jeans vest tee, which I may wear, or no, I'll probably give it to the old fella. No, I won't fit him. Probably give it to the 16-year-old. So I got that, and that was like, I don't know, everything was half price in there, so I didn't even know what I paid. I think I paid $55 for everything, and I'll show you what I got, so I'm not worried, because one or two items will pay for everything. I ended up getting this Rockman's top. You don't want to see that because that's for me, maybe. So you don't want to see that. I got autograph. Now, autograph is one thing I didn't talk about. Oh, yes, I did. I talked about it quickly not long back about what clothes to look out for. This was an autograph top. I might give it to a friend of mine. She loves, she wears autograph. That is her size, and it will look really nice in her, so it's probably what she'll get. But it's good to sell. Autograph's a good brand to sell as well, so keep an eye out for that. Okay, stay. I'm so paranoid because everything's wet around here. I don't want anything falling on the floor. I ended up getting this vintage, and it fell. This vintage splice, I think it's Spicer. It's a vintage Spicer jacket. And I could tell it was vintage with the lining, the tag, the whole thing. It's a vintage Spicer jacket, men's Spicer jacket. Okay, so hopefully that will go. I got some little vintage handkerchiefs for those who don't know. If you come across a big chunk of vintage handkerchiefs, grab them, because people will buy that sort of stuff. I know these are only little things, and I know a lot of you guys sell stuff that's worth a lot more, but I have to buy what I can buy and what I know about, and yeah, I know about that sort of stuff. I got myself a belt. I got this to resell, which is a table 8. That was only $2. A really pretty little table 8, size 16 dress. For $2, like, even if it sits for ages, or I have to give it to someone or redonate it, it doesn't matter because it's only $2. And the money from that particular op shop all goes to the old people's home. They buy stuff for them, which they can't do anymore. I ended up getting this beautiful silk slip for $2. It's actually silk. And this is when I went round, second time round, to have a look at stuff. So yeah, really pretty one. Be nice with a pair of boots or something like that. I got a little vintage bag. Actually, the other lady came into my pile and she saw my bag and she saw my jeans, and she's like, I said, oh, they're mine. She goes, oh, they're so cool. I said, yeah, I know. So it's a really cute vintage bag, probably 60s. 60s or 70s. There's no tags, there's nothing in them. They didn't, a lot of that sort of stuff, they didn't worry about all that back in the day. But yeah, it's a really cute little bag. It'll go into my vintage page group, pretty rusty. If you're not there yet. House of Eclectica is where the other stuff goes. Now these were Free Country jeans, and I'm pretty sure these are vintage. But if they're not, they've got a vintage vibe. This is what she tried to grab out of my pile. Yeah, they've just got a really vintage look to them. So I grabbed those. Whether they go very well, they're really nice. And there's nice, loose, baggy style ones. I couldn't find much information as in on eBay, but I did Google it and it seemed to be okay brand. I picked up a little vintage top. How do I know it's vintage? Tag. Tag gives it away. So it's probably 1970s, 80s, probably. I don't know if it's 1970s. I think it's old, yeah, older, newer than that. But it's a really pretty little vintage top. And also, this is funny. On this, I got this shirt, and when I picked it up, still on there or not? It's still on there. I picked it up. I said, "Tell me that's not the real price for this shirt." Look. So the tags come off something, but it's just a Reese shirt. So I'll put the Reese shirt, and I think I showed you the Reese hat I got yesterday. I'll put them together. I'll put them together and I'll sell them together. That's that. And then I went over to the other section and I went back around a couple of times and I saw this camera. Now I know cameras, especially the old video cameras, are worth money. I don't know if it works yet or not. I paid $6 for it, I think $5 or $6. I wasn't too worried. It was a shop that I felt sorry for and it was closing down, and you know the money was still going to go to the old people's home. So it's got everything in it, all the cords, everything's in there, the manual, everything. So hopefully I will pop it up here. If I can find information about it, I'll pop it up there to share with you. Okay, just making sure there's nothing left in that box. Under there, no, there's not. And then because they were selling all their jewelry props and stuff, I ended up grabbing all that, and I got the whole lot of the jewelry props. Well, I'm talking this sort of display stuff. So the display, these go for about $15 new at Spotlight. And this one is one I love because I can display my earrings now a lot nicer. That one would not be a cheap one to buy. Got that one. I've got a couple of boxes with little earrings in it, which is nothing exciting to share with you. I've got a head so I can put my hats on it. Where am I going to put it all? I've got my plans. And I've got one for bangles. Now these all sell at Spotlight and they're not cheap at Spotlight. So I got the whole box of those for $10, which I thought was really good. And my issue was, now where am I going to put it all? But I worked out how I'm going to rearrange everything. So all's good. There's actually one more thing in the car which I'll show you. I'll put a picture up here of what it is. It's just a big stand. As you can see, it's a big tree stand. I can't pull it apart, so it's got to go in one of the boxes. It's got clothes in it, but I couldn't leave it behind for $2 because it's a display stand for necklaces. One day I will have my shop or my market or my stall, whatever, my booth. I'd love to have a booth. And these would be perfect to display all my bits and pieces. And the last thing I want to show you there, because I went back and got the other thing which you've already seen, was this. I know. I looked at it, I thought, I'm going to just check to see if that's worth anything. Ta-da! It is. So, yeah, always look at these older sort of books. Make sure you do a comp on them because you'd be surprised how much they go for. I only paid $1 for this one because it was half price. So that $1 into something decent, some decent money, is going to be fantastic. That's the end. That is the end. I don't know what day today is. It could be Sunday, it could be Monday, but I hope you enjoyed that. And I think that's it. I think I'm going to stop every day for a little bit. Maybe I'll do three videos this week, and maybe I'll do another 7-day videos, 8-day worth of videos another day. But I'm exhausted now, and yeah, I just hope you enjoyed that. I am looking forward to the time that I can actually be in a proper place, not in next to bus engines or sitting in cars and all that sort of stuff. Who knows where I'll be next. But for those who do not know me, if you've lasted this long, congratulations if you have, because I do rattle. I am Nellie. I am a vintage lover. I'm a reseller of all types of things. I live in a bus with my husband, 4 grandkids, 2 dogs at the moment, a cat and a bird. So thank you for watching. Hope you subscribe, I hope you like, and I hope you comment, and I will see you all next time Happy hunting. Bye.